ॐ श्री गणेशाय नमः। ॐ श्री सरस्वत्यै नमः। ॐ श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। श्रीराम जय जय राम। 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 जय जय राम। जय जय राम। ॐ रामाय रामभद्राय रामचन्द्राय वेधसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीतायाः पतये नमः। ॐ श्रीरामचन्द्राय नमः। अतुलितबलधामं हेमशैलाभदेहं दनुजवनकृशानुं ज्ञानिनामग्रगण्यं सकलगुणनिधानं वानराणामधीशं रघुपतिप्रियभक्तं वातजातन्नमामि। रघुपतिप्रियभक्तं वातजातन्नमामि। ॐ श्रीहनुमते नमः। ॐ ध्यायामि चिन्मयानन्दं गुरुदेवं महामतिं प्रेमपूर्णं क्रियाशीलं सदा लोकहिते रतं कृपालुं सुन्दराकारं समर्थं सत्यदर्शिनं वाचा तत्त्वप्रकाशिन्या शोकमोहविनाशिनं। ॐ श्रीचिन्मयसद्गुरवे नमः। ॐ नमः श्रीतुलसीदास सद्वरिष्ठाय धीमते पूरितं हृदयं येन रामप्रेमामृतेन मे। ॐ श्रीतुलसीदासाय नमः। Hari Om, a very warm welcome. Sumantraji comes back to Ayodhya and goes to the palace of Kaikeyi first, hoping he might be there or thinking he might be there. But then the servant maids, they tell him that he has reached Kaushalyaji's palace, and then he goes there. And when he sees the pathetic condition of Dasharath Maharaj, he was so disturbed. Already he is disturbed, and more there is disturbance coming into his mind. Dasharathji says, Sakharamusiya lakhanu jaha taha mohi pahuchau. When Sumitraji says that they have gone into the forest, Dasharath says, hey Sakha, my friend, take me where Rama, Sita and Lakshmana are there. I don't require this palace. I don't require this kingdom. Rama, Sita, Lakshmana is my only life. Therefore, take me where Rama, Sita and Lakshmana are there. Nahita chahata chalana abha pranakahamu sati bhavu. Otherwise, I warn you, I tell you, my life will not remain. I will die. My life will depart from my body very soon. Now, imagine the condition of Sumantraji. He has left Ramchandraji and come. He has left Nishad Raja with such a heavy heart, staying outside the Ayodhya for the night to come, because what will he answer the citizens? And later he comes, and here he sees the pathetic condition of Dasharatha, and he continues. Tulsidasi writes in the 150th Chaupai, Puni puni puchat mantri hiravu priyatama suvana sandesu sunavu karahi sakha soi begi upavu Ramu lakhan siya nayana dekhavu sachiva dhira dhari kaha mridubani Maharaja tuma pandita jnani Veera sudhira dhurandhara deva Sadhu samaju sada tuma seva Janama marana saba dukha sukha bhoga Hani labhu priya milana biyoga Kala karama basa hohi gosai बर बस राति दिवस की नाई सुख हर शहि जढ़क दुख बिलखाही दो सम धीर धरहि मन माही धीरज धरहु विवेकु विचारी छाड़िय सोच सकल हितकारी प्रथम बासु तमसा भयऊ दूसर सुर सरितीर नाई रहे जल पानु करी सिय समेत दो भीर पुनि पुनि पूछत मंत्री रावु द किंग again and again puni puni puchata mantrihi again and again he is continuously asking the minister, Priyatama Suvana Sandesa Sunavu, please let me know, tell me, communicate to me, Priyatama Suvana, where is Rama? Tell me all news about my sons Rama, Lakshmana and my daughter-in-law Sita. Karahi sakha soi begi upavu. Quickly plan some means whereby Ramu Lakhanusiya Nayana Dekhavu, whereby I can see all the three of them. You may have various ways. You are very intelligent. So give me, plan something, derive some idea, and take me. Or I want to see them, show them. Sachiva dhira dhari kahamritubani. Minister, he slowly recovered himself. He is also in trouble. He is also in pain. Not trouble, rather pain, suffering. Sachiva dhari dhira. He slowly composed himself, collected himself. Having recovered, kahamridubani, he spoke in very, very soft terms, soft voice. Maharaj tuma pandita jnani. Hey Maharaj, you are a very learned person. And Jnani, you are a wise person. Veera sudhira durandhara deva. Hey Deva, my Lord, you are the most wonderful, brave and courageous leader. Very many times, we in our circles, when we have somebody who starts advising like this, we immediately pull down. Stop all your advice. Tell me the answer. But Dasharatha is very, very patient. Though he is impatient, he is patient. Veera Sudhira Durandara Deva, you are brave and courageous leader of Ayodhya. Sadhu Samaj Sadatuma Seva, all the Sadhu Samaja, they also come and serve you. Janamama, now look at the statements. He gives the Vedantic outlook of life. Janama marana saba dukha sukha bhoga hani labhu priya milana biyoga kala karama basa hohi gosai barabasarati devasa ki nai. Hey Rajan, Janama marana, birth and death, sab dukha sukha bhoga, there is always the pairs of opposites of sukha, dukkha, hani labhu, loss and gain, priya milana biyoga, beautiful union, and viyoga, separation. All these are part of it. Kala karama basaho hi gosai, he gosai, O Lord. All these take place under the unalterable laws of time. LAWS. Laws of time, meaning Kala Chakra. In that Kala Chakra, Labha, Nashta, Ninda, Stuti, Mana, Apamana. All these are pairs of opposites. Barabasarati Divasakinai. And the destiny lie is like what? Like the night followed by day. Day followed by night. Night followed by day. Day followed by night. This is a Kala Chakra. It has to go on. And it will go on. Whether you like it or not, want it or not, believe it or not, accept it or not, Kala Chakra will go on. And the pairs of opposite is called life. Think. Sukha harasha hi jada sukha bilakhai. It is only the fools. Jada. Fools who rejoice in prosperity and mourn in adversity. When something good happens, ha 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 ha, they joy and then tell people, message them, text them, share everywhere. You know what happened. And when something bad happens, they go cocoon themselves into one corner of the room or place and then go on crying, I never thought this will happen. Think. We get tossed up and down in our life because we are attached to this body. Sharira, mana, buddhi, chitta, ahankara, we are so attached, we have to dance according to the waves of movements. Think. Ramchandraji is not like that. Ramchandra is Sthita Prajna, we saw yesterday. Dasharatha, he is now being tossed. And that is what is being projected by Sumantraji. Do samadhira dhara himana mahi. The wise will see both alike. Do sama. He sees alike. Dhira dharahi. He will remain calm. And mama mahi. Please understand this. Hey Rajan, please understand. You also don't become like a fool who is jumping up and then falling down. Dhiraja dharahu bibeku bichari. You are a learned person. You are a wise person. Mature judgment is more required. And therefore, exercising your capacity, exercising your knowledge, exercising your maturity, have the right judgment. Chadi socha sakala hitakari. Give up all these sorrow. They are not worth. Sakala hitakari, O friend of all, remove all this sorrow. Have courage. Prathama, now he tells about what happened. Prathama basutamasa bhayavu dusara sura saritira nahi rahe jalapanu kari siya sameta dovubira. In one doha he finished the whole journey. Think. Prathama Basu, in their first halt, it was at Tamasa river. Then Dusara Surasari, And after that, again they moved. He did not pull and push, and then where he sat, where he was tired, all that he did not tell. The first night he halted at Tamasa river. Second night at Ganga river. From that, within half a doha, he brought him to Ganga river. Naharahe jalapanu kari siya sameta do bira. Siya sameta along with Sitaji, do bira, the great warriors, brothers, having bathed, nahi rahe jalapanu kari, they drank water. Meaning, on that day, probably they did not have food. That is not mentioned. They might probably have had water only. Continuing. केवट कीनि बहुत सेवकाई सो जामिनी सिंगरौर गवाई होत प्रातवट छीरु मगावा जटा मुकुट निज शीस बनावा राम सखा तब नाव मगाई प्रिया चढ़ाई चढ़े रघुराई लखन बान धनु धरे बनाई आप चढ़े प्रभु आय सुपाई बिकल बिलो की मोहि रघुबीरा बोले मधुर बचन धरि धीरा तात प्रणाम तात सनह कहेहु बार बार पद पंकज गहेहु कर बिपाय परि बिनय बहोरी तात करिय जनि चिंता मोरी बन मग मंगल कुशल हमारे कृपानुग्रह पुण्य तुम्हारे तुम्हारे अनुग्रह तात कानन जात सब सुख पाई हो प्रतिपाली आय सुकुशल देखन पाय पुनि फिर आई हो जननी सकल परितोषि परि परि पाय करि बिनती घनी तुलसी करहु सोई जतनु जेहि कुलसी रहि कोसल धनी गुरसन कहब संदेशु बार बार पद पदु मगही करब सोई उपदेशु जेहि न सोच मोहि अवधपति. Sumantra ji continues narrating what exactly happened. केवट कीनि बहुत सेवकाई. Kevata, the Nishad Raja, on his advice, Kevata कीनि बहुत सेवकाई, he gave lot of hospitality, meaning he took care of all of us very well. So Jamini Singaraura Gavai. Singaraura means Shringaveri Pura in the Loka Bhasha is Singaraura. So Jamini, they spent that night there in Shringaveri Pura. Hota Prata Bata Chiru Magava. And at daybreak, what did they do? They asked for Chiru. Bata Chiru means the milk of the Vatavriksha, banyan tree's milk. Mangava, they asked for it. Jata Mukuthanija Sisa Banava. Both the brothers, they coiled up their matted hair and then in the shape of a crown, we all have seen, we can see it here also. They coiled up and then with the Vata Chira, with the milk of banyan tree, they made it firm. They have to travel a long place, so they made it firm. Rama Sakhata Banava Magai. Ramchandraji, he asked Guha, the friend, and asked for a boat, called for a boat to cross the river. Priya Chadai Chadhe Raghurai. Very, very, very important line. Very many people tell Ramayan is one story. Of course, we have seen till now how many things we can learn by reading, knowing, listening to Ramayan, here is one more beautiful line. Gurudev once told a story. This I think I have told somewhere, Balakand somewhere I have told this story also. Look at this line. Priya chadhai chadhe raghurayi. What did Ramchandraji do? When the boat came, first Priya chadhai. He first helped Sitaji to board the boat. Chadhe raghurayi. And then he got into the boat. What does this mean? There was a very beautiful narration by Swamiji. One family had to go from place A to place B in a train. And they all with probably 2 children. The husband and wife. And then there was his father, the children's grandfather. And all of them came to the railway station. The grandfather has always the habit of reading Ramayan. Though even today, there are elderly people, families who constantly read Ramayan. They derive so much of joy from reading Ramayan. This man was very restless. The wife also is working, keeping the children together. They were running here and there. So she said, come, sit here, don't run away. All that. She was busy. This man was worried. Why? The train was late. Then he went on lamenting, these trains are all like this. It never comes on time. So much of trouble people have. All that. Then the train came. When the train came to the platform, everybody, we know, all of us have travelled. Everybody rushed to that small door of the train. Everybody wanted to. Train had some time there. People could have peacefully got it. But then people are like that. Psychology is like that. Everybody got this man also with all the bag and suitcase and everything. He shouted and go inside, get inside. Why are you standing on the door? All that usual dialogue. And then finally went inside and then put the bag up and sat down. Abba. And then he found his wife was not there. And the train started moving. His wife was not found. The children got in. The wife was not found. Father got in and quietly sat down in his seat, and then he again started reading Ramayan. Oh, hold on, the train what? Hold on. It kept going. And then he went on, and then, where is my wife? Why do? And then finally she came. She got into another bogie because this was very, people were rushing inside. Another next bogie or maybe the following bogie, the door was empty. So she went and got inside. Some women are, very intelligent. She got in there. She was so panting, what to do, where did she go, why did she not get up, did she stay back in the station itself, couldn't she cut all that, She was so worried. He told his father, you stupid old man, you are reading Ramayan all the time. What is there in that? See, now she is not done. She quietly came and then said, why are you shouting like this? Sit down. The moment is up, where did you go? And then they use their own languages. And then finally, anyway, she sat down. Children also, she also sat down. He sat down. Slowly he came down. His tensed mind calmed down. Father was continuously reading Ramayan. And then father, he said, my dear son, you are cursing me because I was reading Ramayan, but if you had read Ramayan, this problem would not have come. What do you mean? What is Ramayan, reading Ramayan, and what has it to do? He said, look, Rama sakha taba nava mangai, next line, Priya chadhai chadhe raghurayi. First he made sure Sitaji gets into the boat. If you had read this, you would have first made your wife to get into the train and you would have got into the train. Think. Even such small things you can find in Ramayan to give us a better quality of life. प्रिया चढ़ाई चढ़े रघुराई लखन बान धनु धरे बनाई लक्ष्मणा placed the bow and arrow, everything in the orderly way. Apu chade Prabhu aya supai, and he also boarded the boat. Bikala biloki mohi raghubira. Looking at my distance, I was standing there. All of them got into the boat. Probably next I should have gotten, but then the horse is there. I was wondering at that time, looking at my distress that Ram is going to go away. Then Raghubira, Bole Madhura Bhajana Dhari Dhira. He spoke so softly and very encouraging way. He spoke to me with sweet words. What did he say? Tata pranamu tata sanakayu bara bara pada pankaja gayu. Hey Tata. Tata here means father, sire. Sire means elderly person. So, Tata is a very common word used. We also, some elderly person, we say, with some respect and all, we say like that. He said, Tata, pranamu tata sanakayu. Please offer my pranams to my father. Bara bara pada pankajagayo. Again and again, please fall at his feet and offer my namaskarams on behalf of me. Karabipaya paribinaya bahori tata kariya jani chinta mori. By falling at his feet, Payapari, please tell him with, vinaya, with lot of namrata. Submit to himself and tell him, hey father, do not worry about me. This is my message to my father. Tell him as I was saying. Hey father, do not worry about me. Banamagamangala kusala hamare. In the forest, everything is fine. We are very happy. Because of what? Kripa anugraha punya tumare. Because of your kripa, because of your compassion, because of your blessings. Basically, kripa anugraha punya tumare, and your meritorious deeds. We are very happy here. Very many times, parents, good, lifestyle also comes to the children. Because of your meritorious life, we are also happy here. Tumare anugrah tata kanan jata sab sukh pai ho. In the Chandas, Tulsi Daji writes, what Sumantarji spoke to Raja Dasharatha, which is what? Ramchandraji's message. Tumare anugraha, by your grace, Tata, dear father, kanana jata sab sukh pai ho. In the forest, we are very, very comfortable. Don't have to worry. Don't worry. Our journey and our stay, both are very good. Pratipala ayas kusala dekhana. Paya puni piri ai ho. Having obeyed your commands, when we came back, when we came to forest, everything is fine, and we will come back again to take blessings falling at your lotus, holding your lotus feet. Janani sakala paritosha pari paya karibinati dhagani. And consoling all my mothers, Ramchandra is telling Sumantraji, and Sumantraji is telling Dasharatha. Consoling all my mothers, fall at their feet again and again. He told me, Sumantraji says, and with profuse and humble request, what? Tulsi karahu soi jatanu jehi kusali rahi ko saladhari. Hey Lord of Ayodhya, the ruler of Ayodhya, my father, Kosaladhani, Tulsi karahu. Tulsi Dasya is making an effort to communicate what? See that the Lord of Ayodhya, my father, is happy. This is what Rama told me to communicate to you. Hey Rajan, please be happy. Keep my mothers happy. This is what he told me. Gurasan kahab sandesu. He clasping my, holding the Guru's feet. Bara bara pada padumagahi. Again and again he gave the message of Bhagavan Shri Ramchandra ji. Karabasoi upadesu jehina socha mohi avadhapati. Ramchandra ji told Sumantra ji, go and fall at the feet of my Guru, Vasishtha ji, and please ask him to console my mothers. And ask them not to worry about me. At the same time, Jehina socha mohi avadhapati. Please make sure Avadhapati Dasharatha no longer grieves because of me. This is a sandesha which Sumantra ji gives to Dasharatha. Continuing. Purajana parijana sakala nihori tata sunaye hu binati mori सोई सब भांति मोरहितकारी जाते रह नर नाहु सुखारी कहब संदेशु भरत के आए नीति न तजिय राज पदुपाए पालेहु प्रजहि करम मन बानी सेहु मातु सकल समजानी और निबाहिहु भाई अपभाई करि पितु मातु सुजन सेवकाई तात भांति तेहि राख बराऊ सोच मोर जेहि करई न काऊ लखन कहे कछु बचन कठोरा बरजी राम पुनि मोहिनी होरा बार बार निज सपथ देवाई कह बिन तात लखन लरिकाई कही प्रणाम कछु कहन लिय सियबई शिथिल स्नेह थकित बचन लोचन सजल पुलक पल्लवित देह पुरजन परिजन सकल निहोरी. And then Ramchandra ji told me, hey Dasharatha Maharaj, what did he say? Purajana parijana sakala nihori. Go and approach the citizens of my people. Tata sunayehu binati mori. And convey them with total vinamrata. What should I convey? Soi sab bhanti morahitakari. All those people who claims themselves to be my friend in every way, jate rahanar nahu sukhari, are only my friends only when they take care of the king's happiness. When they ensure the king's happiness alone, they can become my friend. Therefore, take care of the Raja. Kahab sandesu bharata ke aaye. Then he said, when Bharata comes, you remember Bharata and Shatrughna are in the other desha. When they come, give them a message. Bharata ke aaye, kahab sandeshu. Tell Bharata this message. Sumantra is telling Dasharatha. Niti na tajiya raja padupai. Look at the instruction. Do not get into the wrong path. Niti na tajiya. Do not give up morality. Do not give up righteousness. Raja padupaye. Assume the office of Ayodhya. Why should you assume the office of Ayodhya? In the absence of the Raja, or when the Raja is ill, or there is a need for somebody else to take care, you take care of the Rajyam. Hey Bharata, with morality and righteousness. Palehu prajahi karama manabani. And love to work for your praja with thought, word, and deed. Love to work, enjoy the work. Very many times we don't enjoy the work. What to do is the way we work. When we say what to do, if you can change it to love to do, the whole world will be a better place to live in. And we will enjoy our work. Palehu prajahi karama manabani. Work, cherish, enjoy working for the praja. Through what? Thought, word, and deed. Seyau mato sakala samajani. Serve the mothers. Seyehu. Meaning what? Serve all the three mothers. You should not leave Kaikeyi also. All the three mothers. Matu sakala. All the three mothers. And as I told you, he might have also had other mothers which have been not brought into the forefront. Sakala samajani. All are alike. Not only your mother is greater, others are okay. No. Alike, samajani. You serve them. Orani bahehu bhayapa bhayi. Again, hey brother, remember instruction Rama to Bharata. Again, bhayi. Orani bahehu bhayapa. Prove, justify your brotherliness. Brother of me, Rama, you, Bharata, prove, justify your brotherliness. How? Karipitu matu sujana sevakai. Till the last day, serve the parents, serve the praja, serve all the others in the family and in the kingdom. Tata bhati tehi rakha barau, socha mora jehi kare nakavu. And last but not the least, hey brother, look after the king in such a way. How should I look after the king? Socha mora jehi kare nakavu. He may never have any sorrow on my regard, from my side. Why? You are taking care of him so well that he need not worry about me. That way you take care of the Raja. Lakhana kahe kachu bachana kathora. When they left, Lakshmana, he lamented something. He spoke very rudely, etc., etc. Then immediately, Bharaji Rama Puni Mohini Hora. Then Ramchandraji stopped it. Check. No, don't speak like that. Lakshmana, we remember we saw that. Now that don't go and tell Raja. Lakhana kahe kachu bachana kathora. Bharaji Rama Puni Mohini Hora. Bara nija sapata devai. Ramchandraji again and again told me, requesting me, Kahabina tata lakhana larikai. Don't tell anything what Lakshmana told to the parents because they will become very sad. Therefore, don't make any mention of that. Kahi pranamu kachu kahana liya siya bhai sithila saneha. Sita ji, she sent her greetings, her pranams, etc. She communicated to Sumantarji and told him, you send my pranams. When Sita ji wanted to say something and open her lips, the emotions which she was undergoing was so overwhelming that words would not come. And instead, Thakita bachana lochana sajala, her eyes was filled with tears and it was pouring down and mouth became speechless. Speechless meaning what? It became dumb as though it could not bring out what she wanted to express. Pulaka pullita deha. Her body was so overpowered by emotions, she just stayed quiet. Continuing. Tehi avasara raghubara rukhupai kevata parahi nava chalai ragukula tilaka chalehi bhati dekha utada kulisa dhari chhati मैं आपन किमि कहूँ कलेसु, जियत फिरे उलेई राम संदेशु। अस कही सचिव बचन रही गयऊ, हानि गलानि सोच बस भयऊ। सूत बचन सुनतहि नर नाहु, परे उधरनि उर दारुन दाहु। तलफत विषम मोह मन मापा, माजा मनहु मीन कहु व्यापा। करि बिलाप सब रोवहि रानी, महाविपति किमि जाई बखानी। सुनि बिलाप दुखहु दुख लागा, धीरजहु कर धीरजु भागा। भयउ कोलाहलु अवध अति, सुनींद्र परावुर सोरु। विपुल बिहग बन परेउ निसी, मानहु कुलिस कठोरु। At that time, hey Rajan, Ramchandraji saw that everybody is in shoka and this will go on. Therefore, Ramchandraji realized the need to stop that particular emotions at that particular moment, and therefore he gave hint to the kevat, the boatman. Kevat aparahi nava chalai. When he hinted the boatman, the moment started the boat immediately. Raghukula tilaka chale hi bhati. In this way, Raghukula Tilaka, the crown of Raghu dynasty, Bhagavan Sri Ramchandra ji, parted in this way. And he had asked me to go back. Dekhau thada kulisa dhari chhati. While I had no other way to do anything, I stood there with a heavy heart, not being able to accompany him, not even wanting to come back. I was so distressed. मैं आपन किमि कहूँ कलेसु. Hey Rajan, how can I describe my suffering, my psychological emotion, my psychological distress? Jiyata phire ule Rama Sandeshu, that I had to come back alive to communicate to you. Otherwise, even I would have given up my life there itself. But I was given a job by Ramchandraji. I had to give this message to you. Therefore, I had to come back here. Asakahi sachiva bachana rahi gayavu. After saying that, Sumantraji stopped speaking because his words failed. He could no more speak anything. He has communicated what Ramchandraji wanted him to communicate. And once that is done, Sumantraji became speechless. His words failed. Hani galani socha basabayavu. Overpowered by grief, he was crying within in the separation of Bhagavan Sri Ramchandraji. सूत बचन सुनतहि नर नाहु, परे उधरनि उर दारुन दाहु. When this message was heard, that very moment, the king dropped in the ground again. Remember, Sumantraji had lifted him and made him sit on the chair, and then in that pain, in that suffering, that communication that confirmed that Ramchandraji has gone to the woods brought the king Dasharatha again back into the ground. His heart was so much in deep anguish. Talapata bishama moha manamapa, maja manahu meena kahu vyapa. His mind was so much imbalanced, and he was in exquisite pain, that cannot be expressed in any words or any adjective. He was in such pain like the fish out of water. Maja manaho meena kahu vyapa. Just as the fish in the dry land is suffering. Karibilapa sabaro bahirani. All the Ranis, the mothers of Ramchandra, all of them started crying. Mahabhipati kimi jai bakhani. And how can their, Bipati, great misfortune, how can that be described? One loses all language, all vocabulary to express the pain that all of them are undergoing. Suni bilapa dukhahu dukhulaga. And all of theirs, listening to that sound of sorrow, even the sorrow itself became sorrowful. Dhirajahu kara dhiraju bhaga. And all the ability to endure, that very ability of endurance, lost his endurance to endure. Bhayavu kolahalu avadhati sunindra paravurasoru. The entire Ayodhya got into the state of total, suffering. Nobody in Ayodhya were very happy at all. Sunindra paravurasoru. When they came to hear the outcry of the king, the entire Ayodhya started crying. Bipula bihagabana parevunisi manahu kulisa katoru. It seems as though a huge thunderbolt has fallen down on the land at night, and that too on all the beautiful birds that were flying so happily. The thunderbolt came and crushed them under it. In that way, the entire Ayodhya was suffering. Now, how does Dasharatha react to this condition? We will see tomorrow. All right. Siyavar Ramachandra ki jai, Pavan Sutta Hanuman ki jai, Umapati Mahadev ki jai, Bolo Bhai Sab Santan ki jai, Shri Sadgurunath Maharaj ki jai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Sadgurunath Maharaj ki jai.